Okay. Do you want to go over part one then?
Um,
Kind of walk through that?
it's just those three questions. I think that I can just go back and do it. If you want to go over it, we can.
Okay. Okay. We can go to the next if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Did you get the email from Brother Richmond as well about our
I
um
did about the few things he wanted to change. Do you want to go over that before we do the homework?
either way, I mean, I think that they were just really small things. They were just things that I messed up on when I was typing it up.
No, it's fine. I mean, I read over it and I said, yeah, this sounds good. So I didn't think of them either. So, uh,
Um, and really, I was just planning on later on tonight looking at those and just changing. I think one of the things was I used the wrong type of null and alternative hypothesis.
yeah. Um, we can look through that a little later.
Okay. So
So
should we
on to the
go on
homework.
to the? Sorry, what?
On to the homework.
Sure.
Okay. Um, okay. So in order to make sure that the that we can use these in the test, n1 times p hat 1 has to be greater than or equal to 10. N2 times p hat 2 has to be equal to or greater than 10. N1 times 1 minus p hat 1 has to be greater than or equal to 10. And N2 times 1 minus p hat 2 has to be greater than or equal to 10.
That's quite a bit.
So, let's see, the first one is. Okay. Okay, so I would say all of our requirements are met, would you?
Yes.
Okay. Um, the null and alternative hypothesis, basically P1 equals P2 and P1 does not equal P2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Our z-score, the fun part, right?
right. Do you see the formula for that?
Yes, I do. I thought I did. Let me pull that back up. Yes. So,
Okay. Okay, so Z equals P. Okay, so let's see. In this case, 3.
So after we find the p hat for both of them,
Uh-huh.
I guess my question is, where does the p come from?
Um, the P in this is going to be everything um, together, so it would be um, maybe the 63 plus the 27 divided by the 296 plus 251.
Okay.
What?
Do we need a P1 and a P2?
Not yet. I'm thinking that's probably next time's lesson. This time since we're assuming that the null hypothesis is equal, we're going to assume that it's 0. That's what the reading says.
Okay.
Because basically you're assuming that they equal each other, so P1 minus P2 would equal 0. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay. Um,
But then so we have p hat 1 and p hat 2, but then just p hat will be that 63 plus 23 divided
63
by.
plus, yeah, so it works out to 90 divided by 547.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Almost there. Hello?
Yeah? Are you there?
Yeah, I am. Okay. So I got 3.31 for a piece or z-score.
Okay, just 1 second.
Well, I guess 3.309 is what it actually is.
Okay. Yep, that's what I got, and that's what it says it is too. So
Okay.
we're good.
I bet your p-value is going to be fairly small. Oh. I got 9.36 times 10 to the negative fourth.
Okay. It has 0.001, which I guess is the closest you can get, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to. Now let me check real quick. And make sure that I got that.
Okay. Our level of significance is higher than our p-value.
It's hard to tell that both sides are.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yes, so we will reject the null.
Because the p is smaller than alpha.
Right.
So in layman's terms, we would say that men and women do not check the labels while buying clothes the same.
Right.
It's kind of a butchered version of it, but
Okay, confidence intervals.
I love confidence intervals. Oh, that is a big a very big equation.
Yes. So P1 or P hat 1 minus P hat 2 minus plus or minus 1.96 times the square root of all that.
Yeah. Okay, I might be cheating. I don't know. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Our Excel sheet might help. What is your take?
We can try it. We can try it, and if it doesn't come up, then we know we did something wrong.
Because we are just on the whatchamacallit right now, the preparation, so we're not gonna be docked if we answer incorrectly.
Right. And we'll know if it's right because it'll match the answer.
Oh yeah. It says our z-score is 3.0309 and our p-value is 0.001.
Okay.
And the p-hats match up. And it says confidence interval is 0.054 to 0.166.
Okay, yeah, that's what it says here.
Woo! I love Excel. So if we're to interpret that confidence interval,
We are 95% confident that the true number lies between those two numbers, right?
the true proportion of people that check the labels.
The true difference between men and women.
Okay, so we're 95% confident that the difference of men and women that check label is between 0.045 and 0.166.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to try the homework or the group meeting?
Yeah, sure. I mean, oh man, I feel horrible saying this, but with the Excel sheet, I feel like I could do anything. I'm still going to go do the reading, don't get me wrong, but I always feel really bad on the days where I am really rushed.
Okay. So 17 questions.
What is PTC?
That was in the reading. It's some chemical that some people can taste and some can't. Okay, so P1 is going to be 52 over 70, and P2 is going to be 42 out of 59, right?
Mm-hmm. And P1 is our population of females. P2, population of males.
Wait, I got P1 as proportion of females.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Okay, I was like, wait a second.
Sometimes I do that.
Okay, so P1, P hat 1, you got 0.743.
Mm-hmm. And P hat 2, I got 0.712.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to go with
P1 is equal to P2 and P1 is not equal to P2?
wait,
For number 5, sorry.
yeah, but I gotta say it's gonna be P hat, right?
Well, we know what P hat is, though.
Let's see.
P hat is just a point estimator, so we already know that P hat 1 and P hat 2 are not equal.
Oh, okay. Let's see where we at. Okay, yeah, it's HOP equals P2. Yeah, so you're right. It's
Okay.
not P hat.
I thought the same thing at first. I was like, okay, p hat, cool.
95% confidence interval.
Going from Excel is negative 0.123 and then 0.185.
Okay.
Which gives us a p. We have a p-value of 0.693.
Okay. Let me. Come on. Oh shoot. I hate that.
What?
Oh, I forgot to hit enable editing, so it wasn't letting me do anything. I'm like, why isn't this working?
Oh man. I guess it's nice that they put that back that thing in there so that you don't get viruses and whatnot. But
Okay. So p-value is 0.653, correct?
the what?
So we're going to fail to reject HO.
Yeah. And we on number 8, we would say that there's insufficient evidence to suggest that the true population of females who can taste PTC is different from the true population of males who can taste PTC.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
Heart attacks. No.
okay. So we know if our all of our stuff is met. So
Oh yes.
yeah, those are huge numbers, so we're good. Yeah, I'm doing the math real quick, but we're good.
Okay.
Okay. So our hypothesis is going to be, I would say, HO P1 equals P2 and HA P1 is less than P2.
And that's because the proportion of patients who have heart attack are admitted blah 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 weekday is less than those on a weekend.
Right.
So
That's what we want to find out.
okay. So p hat 1.141.
Yeah. Okay, let's come on. Okay. Yeah, 0.141. And then Foo 0.145.
Yes. Sorry, I'm having a horrible time with my internet. It keeps on cutting in and out. Okay. And the z-score, you already have that?
Just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Z-score is negative 2.020.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the p-value that I got for that is 0.022.
.022, huh?
Okay. And so we would reject the null.
Okay,
That right?
yeah.
Because our p is less than 0.05. Okay. I'm finally starting to get the whole when we reject and when we fail to reject.
Okay, where's the... Okay, and on the one before, we're doing to the left, right?
Yes, because it's where our test is p1 is less than.
In 17, the first one, correct? There is sufficient evidence to conclude the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die is less than the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekend who die.
Yes. Well, yeah. Let me just read through these other two. Okay, yep. Sounds like it. Okay, let's submit it.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Alright. Well, we made pretty good time on that. Do we want to go over the email he sent?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Let me just go back in the reading.
Okay.
I guess I need to pull up what he said about it too. He didn't really seem to have any issues with our our idea though. That was nice.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go all the way back to scratch.
Okay. So the first thing he seems to have an idea is this implies we are doing a paired sample test. Are we really doing paired samples? Is there something about picking a particular gas station in Kansas City that will force you to pick a corresponding station at Idaho Falls? If the answer is no, then your data are not paired. Well,
I We could if we really wanted to, but it might be kind of difficult to. I think I just messed up there, and I meant to put that a different null hypothesis for independent.
yeah. We need to change our information to independent ones.
Okay. Let me.
Which would be
I have to say, Brother Richmond is one of the better, probably one of the best, actually the best online professor I've had. I mean, I've only had two, granted, but out of the two, wonderful.
I've had several.
Yeah, what do you think?
He's good. I really enjoy him. There's some that you get the same exact thing back every time, and the feedback is always, "Thank you for contributing to the conversation."
Yeah. Okay, so mu1 is so our null hypothesis would be mu1 is equal to mu2.
Okay.
Mewtwo. Isn't that a Pokemon? And then what's his name? Our alternative hypothesis is that mu1 is not equal to mu2.
All right.
Okay. All right, and then the second thing,
I think the thing is it's not stratified. It just should be
yeah, and
simple
I
random
put
sample.
stratified on there just as a note for me to make sure that uh,
Are you there? Hello?
hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. You disappeared for a minute.
Uh, Let me check something. Okay, that might help. I don't know. Okay. The issue with question 5.
I think we just need to say that we're going to use regular unleaded. We're going to use price per gallon. And we will both say check gasbuddy.com in our area at a certain point in time. Like we'll both do it Saturday night or something maybe.
Okay.
What do you think? I think that addresses his issues.
So 1, he wants to know what the experimental unit is, which would just be gas prices.
Or yeah, price per gallon.
Okay.
It's going to be quantitative, right?
Yes.
A hypothesis test, we can just bring down what we stated before. Um, Now, prices on GasBuddy.com being accurate, that one's kind of
This is my experience with it around here, is that it's the most accurate gas price service without actually going to the gas station.
okay. So I think we do need to check our prices at the same time. Say we'll both check this coming Saturday night or something like that.
Okay.
And then we're just going to do regular unleaded gas, right?
Yes. Is regular unleaded gas is that there? What's the octane rating? Is it 85?
Yeah, ours is usually like 85.
Okay. Just making sure. You are unleaded gas. Octane. Okay.
Okay.
And so you want to just Saturday night? Do we want to set a?
Whatever. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Every time I hear it beep at me, I want to worry a little bit.
I don't blame you.
So, do you work on Saturday?
Not this coming Saturday, no.
Okay. Would you object to doing it during the day?
That would be fine.
Now, would we do it so, like, if you did it at, let's say, 2 p.m., and then I did it at 2 p.m., or would we want to be doing it at the same time? So, like, you guys are
I would do it at 3 p.m. and you would do it at 2 p.m.?
yeah.
Well, why don't we do it at 2 p.m. local, and then that way we avoid any. Like I've noticed around here, um, I'm like the Cub Master in my ward, and I noticed that as we go to Scouts on Tuesday night at like 6:30, gas prices will be one thing, and then when we come home, gas prices are something else. You know what I mean? It's like
Okay.
Tuesday night in that 7 o'clock hour is when they really change gas prices. So I think if I did it at 2 o'clock my time and you did it at 2 o'clock your time, that would
Be the most accurate.
that might change any of that sort of stuff.
Okay. Okay, yeah. And so, for the random sample, you're okay with using just a random number generator?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to do it. It eliminates any bias on the part of the observers.
Yeah. Um, Tell me why sampling you are doing are going to meet the requirements of the hypothesis test stated in section 5. Okay, so our requirements for our hypothesis test in this case is it needs to be a normal sample or normally distributed.
Right.
And oh snap, what's the second part of it? Why? I feel like a horrible student. Why am I drawing a blank on the
I am too, so I guess it's not just your.
the requirements have been met. Large sample size. Simple random sample. That's
Okay.
Okay.
To say how many samples we're each going to take. I don't think that was in our plan.
I said 30 different gas stations.
Oh, okay.
It, we can do more if you want. Um, I guess I'm most worried about the amount of, um, no, I guess I'm
Whether
not too worried about the amount of information on Gas Buddy. So if you
okay,
want to,
well, why
sorry.
don't we do 40 and then we can at least say, I don't know if you can find 40, and we can at least say that we're, I know the minimum's 30, but we can at least say we're above that.
Okay. Do you mind if we say something like 37 or 39 just to mix it up?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll say 39. Just
Okay.
let's see. So requirements are met. Okay.
I like that he lets us rewrite this because I know some professors that maybe don't.
Yeah.
My experience.
Okay. Well, I've kind of written everything down. I added the requirements are met, normally distributed, and a simple random sample on number 6. And then
Okay.
I'm going to reword number 5.
Okay.
Um, just because I wrote down everything that we talked about: price per gallon. Um, it will be independent, and we're gonna check Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. local. Or do you wanna? What time do you think is good to do it at?
That works.
Okay. And then regular unleaded gas, octane rating 85. Can we get any more specific than that?
No, I think we're good.
Ethanol, approximately 15%. I don't know. Okay. Do you want me to send you this again? Just have you look over it before I
Yeah,
send
if you
it
could,
off?
that would be good.
Okay. All right. Well, I will do that within the next half hour and get that
Okay.
sent off. Probably it'll probably be less than that.
Okay.